Hi, Leo. Welcome into your reading. Okay, we're reading for a mid part of July, so it's like the second going into the third week. And what's going on? Well, Uranus just moved into Gemini. Saturn is going retrograde through Aries and Pisces. Neptune is lingering around. Mercury is in retrograde. All the planets that are coming in and shifting. Let me tell you, you're one of the lucky few that this is actually working in your favor. All right, this is where you become even more bold. And being bold, it's also actionable steps that you're going to be taking. So people are actually going to be looking at you for leadership. All right, even whether it's in a relationship with somebody or someone that you're dealing with, you're just going to start seemingly be even more attractive to them. All right, to your audience in general. Let's see. But Uranus also in Gemini, this is like it's kind of like the way we communicate with people in our relationships. And that's what it's meant to do with all this disruptive upheaval. So think like last time, 86 years ago, this planet was in this sign, we had a civil war. And before that, we had World War II. And then before that, we had, I don't know, there was wars every single time they were here. I mean, it's lingering now. I mean, we're on the precipice of another one. So that's the point. It's communication. It's how we communicate to people. You said what to me? Pop goes their face. One of those jams. But let's breaking it down to our simple little lives. It's the communication that you're having with your inner circle. Now, what's the situation here for Leos, please? The world in reverse, as I knew it. This is unfinished business. You need to wrap up a cycle and get the fuck out of something. I don't know why I'm always feeling like that for you, Leo. And it doesn't have to be a relationship. It could be a job, right? A toxic one, but you're trying to not make it toxic. I think you're trying to make it work or you're trying to make it happen. I think you're getting positive feedback from your coworkers. It might not seem like that up front, but you're very highly favored. Anyway. You're holding on to something, as I believed. So some of you are holding on to a job, money, a relationship, a person you've got unfinished business with. So basically these two cards together is like, hi, I have unfinished business that I'm not moving forward and closing this chapter because I'm still holding on to them. Because you're also stalking. Your energy is there, Leo. It's there. You've got to use your little tiny baby knife over here and be like, chop, chop, snip, snip, motherfucker. Excuse the cursing. I know that was a little vulgar, but I want to vehemently explain to you what this energy is for. These are disruptive planets because we're here to disrupt. And the reason this is happening to you, it's for your betterment. It is the universe conditioning you for the environment that you're walking into for 2026. And it is also for you to be coming out looking like a shining star that you are. All right, so what's coming in towards my Leos, please? Yeah, I gotta find fancy new words for my curses. Mamafuku? I don't know, is that even worse? Woo, look at this. Who's this Aries person? Doesn't have to be Aries. It can be your boss or your father figure, mentor. This is an entrepreneur. An emperor cultivates and creates, right? But they got huge energy. Let me put it to you in perspective. Kings and queens report to an emperor. All right, they're up there. They got high energy, high frequency. So this could also be telling me if this is you taking on this energy, it's exactly what I was just saying to you 2 minutes ago. It's about bossing up and leading. Oh. Yeah, let's talk. Let's definitely talk. Queen of Pentacles is here. Queen of Pentacles is mama bear, papa bear, nurturer, kind, caregiver, care bearer, but brings in stability, is grounded and earthy. This is your energy right now, okay? But with the Five of Swords and the mental jungle that's going on in your head, you realize, Leo, in order for you to thrive and survive, with a relationship or a job or whatever it is, you need to cut something out. This is the bittersweet card. This is like cutting your losses. or, you lose some, you win some. But you definitely leave with something. And then the Seven of Swords. There's the slice and dice. This is ghosting. This is being clever. This is strategizing. You could even be strategizing an exit from a relationship or a job. And at the bottom of the deck, I do see marriage, commitment, or a job where you make a lot of money. Maybe you're strategizing on how to get here. I don't know. I'll see when I clarify in a minute what the deal is with you. What's the surprise? They don't feel it. They don't see it. They can't imagine it. What is that for them, for Leos? The Chariot, Cancer energy. Virgo energy over here with the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. Why is... Oh my God, I keep seeing the Devil back there and around. And the Page of Cups in reverse. And the Seven of Wands in reverse. You're not fighting something. You're not sticking up for something. You're not resisting something. I don't think you're doing anything. I think you're just staying focused on yourself. So say you're on a highway. You, who is managing your life, you're the driver, right? And you're in your car. You're going down a highway. There's nothing in the periphery. And if there was, whether it was positive or negative, you're not stopping. You have an agenda. You have a goal. And you're going to go to it. So this is where your mind is going to be. You're like, nope. I have an agenda. I have a mission. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. And I know who I want to do it with. You're going to keep your mind focused on that. You might be receiving text messages, apologies, whatever it is. You're just resisting from engaging. Not even resisting. You're just not fighting it. You're just doing you. You're just you being you. You're letting things roll, basically. But this Page of Cups in reverse is also kind of like you're sort of, I don't know if you're trying to protect yourself or condition your heart by blocking it a little, or you're so steadfast in what you believe and feel, Leo, that you're not engaging. So we'll see when I clarify that, because I find that so fascinating, because your mind is set on something. What is their advice, please? Yeah, you need to get curious. You need to start asking some questions. You need to start getting annoying. Like, is the grass greener on the other side? Is that job better? Can this relationship survive? Is this person going to be loyal to me? Question. Start questioning shit. Oh, yes, my friend. Six of Wands. Me love some Six of Wands. You got a lot of wands. I mean, you are a fire sign, but still. The second you start getting curious about something is the second you start receiving some sort of success. All right, you're going to be vindicated and validated. Accept all of that because you earned all of that. From your partner, from your person, from your job, whatever, your colleagues. You earned that, okay? So you just need to keep asking the same questions. So you go ahead doing what you do best because you're going to come out on top. All right. Now, what is the outcome of the week? Or go down a path that you know is going to lead you to success. Outcome of the week for Leo. Ten of Cups in reverse. That's breaking up from a relationship or leaving an environment that used to make you happy. You know, you used to be cool at this job because you liked everybody, but now everybody's like either fired, quit, gone. It's strange. It's awkward. The environment's toxic because of the new manager. Who the hell knows? Or, you know, this was a relationship that just went sideways. And that could be what you're holding on to. A relationship that recently ended and you've got unfinished business. But the reason that all happened is because somebody where you could have ghosted or you finally decided that there's nothing here. And then you said to yourself with the Chariot here in the center of your reading, I have to remain focused on what I really want because I want to live in this location and I want to have that career and job and I want to have kids when I want to have kids and I want... You are collaborating with the universe on who you are and what you want. And you're remaining focused and steadfast on that. And the other things that are not aligning, you're just kind of like, if they come, great. They don't come. But I'm very sure of myself. If I see something I don't like, that's a hella no-no. Okay. You're setting up your path quite nicely. I just want to know if you're going to eventually take care of this unfinished business. And I'm a little sad about the Ten of Cups in reverse, but maybe this will change. Let me see. What is the World and the Four of Pentacles, please? Three of Swords and the Moon. Yeah. All you know right now is that you're heartbroken. You don't know where the future is going to lead. You really don't. So for you, it's kind of like things are either playing out behind the scenes you're not aware of, or you just have fear of the future. All you know is that you're feeling pain. Profound pain, actually. But you're holding on to it. You're also feeling a little stuck here. I feel like you have no solution, but you do. And then you start thinking about what your best options are, and then you slowly start moving forward. I do see some kind of possible potential reconciliation or good news. And then when that happens, you start to mentally disengage. Okay. That should be like next week. But I digress. Let's see what's going on for the rest of this week. What is the Emperor, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Swords? Okay. I think you leave one situation and you go into another that will create foundation. You're creating a foundation of some kind, completely on the DL. I wasn't expecting to see that. Okay. Let's read it. I mean, this isn't a future position, but some of you it could be happening already. This Four of Wands talks about leveling up, a promotion, an upgrade, moving into a nicer home, house, going from like lover to boyfriend, girlfriend, getting engaged, getting married. But I feel like this was all on the very, very low key, completely, not a lot of people knew about this or will know about this. And as this comes in, this is when you're forced to decide what you're going to do and make that sacrifice. And as you move forward, you do it quietly. And you're thinking to yourself, well, I need to go where I'm going to find stability. And this person is going to give it to me. Or maybe this is the person you're leaving behind. I don't know. But you are definitely leaving one situation and getting into another. Yeah, there it is. The new beginning with the Ace of Swords with truth and honesty. So what is the Chariot? The Page of Cups in reverse. I almost feel like it's something you're ignoring. Or someone's texting or something and you're just ignoring it. The Ten of Swords in reverse. All right, so whatever this relationship is... Or maybe you started a relationship here, Leo, and then it went to shit, because I'm just seeing a lot about a relationship that ended and you're holding on to it. For me, Ten of Cups in reverse is a breakup. The Ten of Swords in reverse, it is an ending and a betrayal, but you're still holding on. You haven't let it go. I'm glad that you're still moving on with your life and you're still doing you, right? But I do feel like there is a new person here. And it is the King of Wands. I mean, Cups, which is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person here, yeah, you're doing something new. Because I see the Ace of Wands too. This is passionate new beginning. They don't have to be a water sign. They're just somebody emotionally mature and available. But then you turn into the Queen of Swords instead of being yourself. You think and think and think and think and think. Your energy, though, is with the ex. You got to finish this business. You need to get curious with something else and go to the thing that's going to give you success. I don't know. If you take care of your unfinished business, you will know what to do. Whether this person comes back to you and they come back to you correct, or it's completely over and you get your closure. Yeah, the cards are kind of repeating what I just said. Because now you got this again. The World card in reverse. And then you go in your head. Do I cut it out? Do I turn my back and that's it and never look at them again? What do I do? You definitely had to fight the Tower or a breakup of some kind. You need to let it go. What's the Ten of Cups in reverse? So this must be very fresh and raw for you guys. Ten of Cups in reverse, please. Yeah, you're not, I think you're not on speaking terms, but if you are, you're kind of using your intuition in the sense that you're like, well, what else is there to say? It is what it is. It's not going to change. This is how it's going to be. And so you're going to have to make that judgment call. And your energy sphere will not clear until you do. So what's going on here in regards to love for Leo? So the High Priestess, this either you're not talking to them, or if you are, you're just kind of not talking about this. Because either you're thinking it's like not going to change or what. I'm not exactly sure, but I just know that that's what you're doing. Leo. You need to trust all of this is happening for a reason. So somebody changes in the dynamic, whether it's you or them, or the dynamic of your life altogether. That's why you got trust. But you also got give your relationship a chance. That's here where it's saying get curious about somebody. So you can find a level of success. All right. Unicorns, do you want to add any or contribute anything to Leos? Get over yourself. Pull your shit together. Help people. Give back. Do good shit for humanity. And the other card is you are being shady. This is just a card. Don't shoot the messenger. Watch out. Shit could get ugly. Interesting. I mean, it could be your other person too if they're being shady. But, you know, how am I going to, like, not agree when I see the... I mean... Seven of Swords is a shady card. It's like doing shit in the shadows. Wait, what did it say about that? Watch out, shit could get ugly. Okay, just be, you know, cautious. But go where the success is. All right, Leo, this is what I have for you. I hope this helped, and I'll see you on the next one.